Tea Museum. The Tea Museum is an industry and history museum situated in Munnar, a town in the Idukki district of Kerala in South India. Tata Tea Museum is its official name, but it's also known as Nullathenai Estate where it is located, or Canon Devon Hills Plantation, Tea Museum, Randa. Munnar. Munnar is a town and hill station located in the Idukki district of the southwestern Indian state of Kerala. Munnar is situated at around 1600 meters, 1200 feet, above mean sea level, Nile, in the western Ghats mountain range. Munnar is also called the Kashmir of South India, and is a popular honeymoon destination. Etymology. The name Munnar is a combination of the words Mannu and Aru in the local languages of Malayalam Tamil meaning three rivers and, referring to its location at the confluence of the Muthurapuja, Nullathenai and Kundli rivers are. History. The region has been inhabited by hunter-gatherer tribals like the Malayaran and Muthuvan for thousands of years. In the early days, only Tamils and few Malayalis lived there. They were brought as workers in the tea plantations. Tradition states that Colonel Arthur Wellesley, later the Duke of Wellington, was the first British person to pass through Munnar during Tipu Sultan's campaign in Travancore, but this is unsubstantiated. The first survey of the terrain was undertaken by Benjamin Swain Ward in 1817, who followed the Periyar into the western Ghats and established a camp at the confluence of three rivers, from which the name of Munnar is derived. It was to be nearly but years later that Sir Charles Trevelyan, Governor of Madras, instructed Col. Douglas Hamilton to explore the hill country in the western part of the Madras Presidency, requesting special advice on the feasibility of establishing sanatoria for the British in the south, and of developing revenue-earning projects without endangering the environment, as had happened in Ceylon where coffee had destroyed not only the rain forest but also paddy cultivation in the north-central rice bowl of ancient Ceylon. Hamilton climbed throughout the Ghats in Munnar region. 18 years later, John Daniel Munro noted that much of Munnar's land was suitable for coffee plantations. Munro, Henry Turn and his half-brother O'Turner obtained ownership of the Cardamom Hills from the Raja of Travancore and began clearing forest around Divigalam in 1879. Soon many other Europeans began establishing tea plantations in the area throughout the 1880s. Early plantations had few facilities and were mainly huts of straw. Eventually roads were opened to the lowlands, and in Bodanakenar in western Madras Presidency, planters got provisions from a local headman, Supan Chetty. He and his son, Alaganan Chetty, later in Mla, would continue providing supplies to the tea estates in the region. By 1899, 26 estates were established in the hills but all were facing losses. In 1897, a separate company, Canon Devon Hills Corporation, the Tea Museum, was registered to operate the Tea Museum, which was later taken over by the American Idukki district of Kerala in South India. Tata Tea Museum is its official tea museum, but it is also known as History Estate, which was located in the lower area of the Idukki district of Kerala in South India.